Hey everyone, Mayor Lovett here, just down in the city at the Rural Ontario Municipalities Association conference. You may wonder why I'm at Roma, being from Stouffville, but 80% of our municipality is rural, and a lot of the issues that we face are similar to our rural counterparts in more rural areas of the province, like water and wastewater and waste management. What's been really fascinating over the last few hours has just been 3 sessions I've been in regarding the need for energy generation within the province and how that is going to become a major issue for the province in the next 10 years. So anyway, all that to say, I did want to do my final video on MZOs. I've been reading everyone's comments on socials, and a couple of things I just wanted to point out. There seems to be a perception that there was no public input in the initial decisions to upzone the lands of the support letters that I wrote for the MZOs. Well, I just want to clarify that that actually is not true. We had 2 public meetings. One of them for Guitardo at 188 Sandiford was on May 31st, 2023. And then the other for the Monchong which took place on November 26, 2019. And those were the public meetings where you, the public, had the opportunity to come and learn about what was being proposed by the deputant and the applicant and the recommendation from staff. So we did have public meetings, and I just want to encourage you all to pay attention when announcements come out about public planning meetings. Oftentimes you might see it on social media or on the town website or in an email, and you might just glance over it and not think twice about it. But all of our public planning meetings are the opportunity for you, the community, to gather and make your voices heard. A decision is not made by council until it's made on the dais at the day of a recommendation report. And when we have public planning meetings, that's an opportunity for the public to speak into these important items. I would say 99% of public planning meetings are important to our community and need your input. We had one last week. There were about 5 people that came to council to watch, but no one participated or commented. So that says to council that there's no real issues to consider apart from what was raised in the staff report. So please get involved. The other thing I wanted to encourage everyone with is that there's this narrative about MZOs being an abuse of power by the province. We have, as you all know, a housing crisis. Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing, Paul Calandra, who's our MPP, and his predecessor, Steve Clark, before him, have all been singing from the same song sheet for years. We need to advance housing in the province of Ontario. This is not a partisan issue, and there are members of the community and certainly the media that are making this a partisan issue about using MZOs to advance housing, which is one of the provincial priorities that they're allowed to do this for. If you are without a home, you don't care what party's in power. You just want to know that there's an opportunity for you to have a roof over your head. And I think that's just important context for people to remember. We, as we being municipal politicians, we approve local housing. And there hasn't been a lot built in the last couple of years, and we need to advance housing for all types of housing, but for everyone, of every income level and every age group. And so the 2 letters of support I wrote for the MZO requests that went to the minister's office are for affordable seniors housing. And I will be consistent, as I have been since the day I took this office 6 years ago. I will support housing for seniors. We owe it to them that they have a place to live in our community, in the community that they raised a family in, that they built, that they want to live out their lives in. So anyway, thanks for listening. This is the last video I'm doing on MZOs. But I might do more videos because the reaction has been pretty good to these. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.